One of the planet's most fascinating natural phenomena is the Dead Sea. This saline water lake is lifeless, with the exception of certain bacteria and algae. Its turquoise seas are devoid of any algae, fish, or other animals. Welcome to AWZ. Stay with us to find out about this amazing place. Don't forget to subscribe to get more of our daily videos. The Dead Sea undoubtedly boasts a few accolades as one of the saltiest bodies of water in the world and the lowest point on the surface of the planet. This hypersaline lake, which is more than 9 times salter than our oceans and measures 304 meters in depth and 605 square kilometers in surface area, doesn't offer the most conducive circumstances for living things. In fact, considering the surrounding mountains essentially lifeless and harsh scenery, one could be excused for believing you've landed on another planet. Large groups of salt pebbles along the shoreline resemble the foam of waves that have been frozen in time, while the deep blue water's smooth surface appears to have been meticulously polished with oil. With approximately 10 times as much salt as regular saltwater, the Dead Sea is one of the saltiest bodies of water on Earth. This is thus because only one major tributary, the River Jordan, feeds water into the Dead Sea. It is therefore unable to escape the lake and is compelled to evaporate. Large amounts of water evaporate in this area due to the extreme heat and dryness. As a result, the concentration of the salt and other minerals increases. In fact, it's estimated that there are around 37 billion tons of salt in the entire Dead Sea. The Dead Sea has exceptional therapeutic powers due to its high mineral and salt concentration. It's a well-liked location for treating joint pain and arthritis as well as skin conditions including cellulite, psoriasis, and acne. As a result, the Dead Sea is the world's largest free spa, attracting both tourists and residents. The hotels and spas along the coastline provide a variety of treatments if you wish to indulge even more. Since the time of the Bible, people have flocked to its healing waters. Along its banks, Herod the Great, who ruled from 37 to 4 BC, constructed one of the first spas in history. Legend has it that Cleopatra adored the Dead Sea and regularly employed its components in her beauty regimen. People can easily float on the Dead Sea's surface due to its natural buoyancy because of its high salinity levels. After seeing the other major attractions in Jordan and Israel, bobbing around like a cork is a terrific way to unwind. The Dead Sea is renowned for being the lowest spot on Earth and for being extremely salty. Nearly 423 meters of sea level are below its surface. The Dead Sea's Israeli and West Bank coastlines are bordered by Highway 90, the lowest road in the world. It is 393 meters or so below sea level, roughly. The chance of getting a sunburn is lower near the Dead Sea than it is in other locations. This is a result of the land's submerged elevation, where 3 layers of vegetation block harmful UV rays. These include an additional atmospheric layer, a layer caused by Dead Sea evaporation, and a dense ozone layer. One of the most significant findings in contemporary archaeology was made near the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered in 11 caverns in 1947, not far from Qumran's ruins on its western shore. These historic writings span the period from about 250 BC to 68 AD. They comprise prayers and passages from the Bible that are essential to our comprehension of the origins of Christianity. You can go to the site where the scrolls were discovered even though they are currently at the Israel Museum in Jerusalem. The Dead Sea is unique in that it spews forth tiny pebbles and slabs of asphalt from its depths to the surface. This was imported by the ancient Egyptians for use in the mummification process. Although the Dead Sea is one of Israel's most visited tourist attractions, it is rapidly disappearing. Its length has decreased by just 50% during the past century, and its surface level is sinking by more than a meter annually. This is a result of water being taken from the Dead Sea and the River Jordan for neighboring buildings. However, an agreement to invest $9 million to stabilize its water level was agreed by Israel and Jordan in 2015. Consequently, there is undoubtedly some hope for this natural marvel. Because Israel is a small country, traveling within it doesn't take very long. From both Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, one can take a day excursion to the Dead Sea. Depending on traffic and whether you're heading to the northern or southern section of the Dead Sea, the distance from Jerusalem to the Dead Sea can be traveled in as little as 30 minutes or up to an additional hour. It takes closer to 2.5 hours from Tel Aviv. The time it takes to get there increases if you're taking a bus trip, but if you're on a self-drive vacation, this won't be an issue. In any case, the quick transfers give visitors plenty of time to enjoy the Dead Sea itself. There are several beaches to select from once you get at the Dead Sea. The bulk of these are privately owned, and there are fees associated with utilizing the facilities and the beach. The northern Neve Midbar Beach, where there is enough of natural black mud to cover oneself in and showers to use when you're ready to wash off, is the top choice for day trippers. Other facilities at this location include lockers and changing rooms in addition to a cool cafe where you can eat with a view of the Dead Sea. Kalia Beach is yet another fantastic choice for tourists traveling from Jerusalem, and the transfer time is only 30 minutes. This beach, which is also to the north of the Dead Sea, offers a length of shoreline dotted with shaded areas and sun loungers. A cafe and snack bar are also available to sate your appetite. Nearby Bayankini Beach offers a taste of the exotic with a restaurant and lounge area decorated in Moroccan style. The wooden deck that is built out on top of the beach's somewhat thin surface makes for a pleasant place to sit while taking in views of the surrounding ocean in the grassy sections that are shaded back from the shore. The southern beach at Ein Bokek is free to use and has public showers and change areas for people on a tight budget. A walkway that is shaded and leads to the vast beach keeps it clean. For individuals interested in spa services, there are a lot of hotels and resorts nearby.
Thank you for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to share and click on the notification button for more of our amazing videos.